Good afternoon. I call to order the August 6th, 2024 regular meeting of the Minneapolis Heritage Preservation Commission. For the record, my name is Marie Bjornberg and I serve as chair of the commission. Just a reminder to silence your cell phones and other electronic devices and to speak clearly into the microphone when speaking at the dais or giving testimony. Would the clerk please call the roll so that we may verify the presence of a quorum?
Commissioner Booty.
Present.
Fisher.
Present.
Hare.
Present.
Howard is absent. Corrado.
Present.
Melblom.
Present.
Merrill.
Present.
Maston.
Present.
Vice Chair Sandbolt is absent. Chair Bjornberg.
Present.
There are 8 members present.
Let the record reflect we do have quorum and that Commissioners Howard and Sandbolt provided proper notice that they have a conflict this afternoon and their absence is excused. Our first order of business is to adopt the agenda for this meeting. We will work from the agendas that are available by the clerk. This is the proposed agenda. Item number 4 is 315 14th Avenue Southeast, Ward 2. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 4 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 5 is 210 2nd Street North, Ward 3. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 5 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 6 is 3244 34th Avenue South, Ward 9. This application is for a historic variance. Item number 6 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Item number 7 is 4740 Emerson Avenue South, Ward 13. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness. Item number 7 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. Is there any opposition from commissioners to the staff recommendations for these items? Is there anyone in the public that wishes to speak in opposition to these items? Hearing no opposition to placing these items on consent, we will approve these consent items in one motion at the start of the meeting. Commissioners, may I have a motion to approve the proposed agenda?
Melblom moves.
Thank you,
Merrill,
Commissioner.
second.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblom and Merrill. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? The agenda is approved. Our next order of business will be to approve the minutes from our July 23rd, 2024 meeting. May I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Merrill, so moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Merrill. Is there a second?
Hare seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Hare. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions, including commissioners who were absent?
Melblom abstains.
Corrado abstains.
Maston abstains.
Thank you, commissioners. The minutes are approved. Okay. I will now open the public hearing on the consent agenda items. Again, this is item number 4, 315 14th Avenue Southeast, Ward 2. Item number 5, 210 2nd Street North, Ward 3. Item number 6, 3244 34th Avenue South, Ward 9. And item number 7, 4740 Emerson Avenue South, Ward 13. Again, do commissioners oppose the staff recommendations for these items? Are there members of the public who oppose the staff recommendations for these items? Seeing none, I will now close the public hearing on the consent agenda items. May I have a motion to approve staff findings and recommendations for these items?
Maston, so moves.
Thank you, Commissioner Maston. Is there a second?
Melblom seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblom. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? These items are approved as recommended by staff on the agenda. Applicants may contact planning staff about next steps. Do staff have any announcements or commission business to discuss?
Thank you, Chair Bjornberg. I do have 4 items to mention. Andrea Burke, Supervisor for the Historic Preservation Team and CPED. The African American Heritage Work Group had their first meeting on Tuesday, July 30th, which was just last week. It went well, and minutes are posted for that work group. If any of you, as well as members of the public, are interested in following, recommend signing up for Gov Delivery as a way to be notified of meetings and minutes. Also to note, the Preserve Minnesota Conference will be held September 18th to the 20th. It's in Red Wing. As usually for each year, scholarships will be available through the Certified Local Government Program using the city as a pass-through. And this is generally for city staff, but primarily commissioners to attend this conference. The requirement is that the commissioner attend for both days, and it will cover some of the cost of expenses. So I'm interested in hearing from commissioners if they are interested in any of these scholarships. And I'm going to do a little different this year because I'm going to ask it on the record. If there is a show of hands for anyone that is interested in attending. It doesn't have to be final. We still have time, but it is coming up now in probably about 6 weeks. So want to get those secured and applied for, because there's a little bit of paperwork on our end. So if there are any commissioners that are interested in these, can you raise your hand? And there is no shame if you are busy or have other events. Okay, thank you. If you change your mind, you know how to reach me. And then also wanted to mention that city emails, you have all received an email about this. You've heard me prompt you about it many months, but effective August 15th, we're going to be using the city email addresses for all communication from now on. If there's been a few hiccups in either initiating your city email address or reactivating your city email address, I think it has been worked out. But if you are running into issues, a lot of the information should have been in the clerk's, Ken's, email to everybody that it kind of explained. But if you are, please reach out. At least, I think he either said to him or you can reach out to me if you just don't remember, and we can try and help troubleshoot it. But just know that from that day forward, I will only be communicating to you via city email address and not personal email address. So you've had many heads up, but here is your final heads up. It is coming up now, effective next week. And then the last announcement is that we do have fall recruitment opening September 1 for HPC seats. We have 4 seats. 3 reappointments, 1 for sure vacancy. So if you know of anybody, as I have this conversation every year, or this notice that may be interested, we've already started a little bit of recruitment efforts. But if you know of an interested party that may want to sit on the Heritage Preservation Commission to fill an open seat, encourage you to reach out to them, and they are welcome to reach out to me if there's questions or want to talk about it more. I'm happy to talk with prospective candidates. So that concludes my updates. Thank you.
Thank you. Do commissioners have any announcements or business to discuss? With that, we have completed all items on the agenda for this meeting. I will ask once more if there's anything else to come before us. There being no other business and without objection, I will declare this meeting adjourned. The next regular meeting of the HPC is Tuesday, August 20th. Thank you.